sounds like you had some initial hesitation around getting into real estate. Was it the wealthy guy with the 50 doors who sort of got you over that? Or how did you get over that, that belief and mindset?
Edna, you should check it out. And I thought, yeah, you're right. I'm always open to learn from people I would aspire to be like. And I thought, yeah, you know what, I should. And there were some advertisements going around, come check out this evening event. And we went, and we were so interested, we immediately signed up for the 3-day event, and at which then we signed up for the year-long coaching. But, you're right. They did, when we went to the very first convention, there was probably 3,000 people in the audience. And I was so excited thinking, I'm going to meet all these real estate investors. And so they would put us at different tables so that we could meet different people. And I still remember this one couple, they were at it for 3 years. And this was our first convention. We said, how many doors do you own? None. And I went, none? Like, why? You're here and you're learning how to buy real estate. Why are you buying anything? The market this, the market that. And that was back in 2007. So there was some big correction that happened in the US market shortly after that. So I can kind of see now, but we stayed in Saskatchewan in Canada, and the market was actually just the opposite there. We were on a real upward trend, and we ended up buying most of our properties in that area. But, when we were actually inducted into Robert Kiyosaki's Hall of Fame for what we had accomplished in our first 18 months. And so we were celebrated on stage with 3,000 people in the audience. And there were a ton that had not done anything at all at that time. And they just kind of treated like that's normal. Like, there's lots of people that sign up, they want to go after their dreams, but their old paradigms, their limiting beliefs just stops them. And they never get, I still remember even there was some news articles going around at the time saying, this doesn't work. This is a scam. This doesn't work. And I would go on those forums and go, yes, it works. We took the classes. What do you mean it doesn't work? What are you talking about? Like, did you go to the same class I did? Like, you know what I mean? It was just silly. But people don't want to take responsibility for themselves. They think, and I've had students the same thing, taking new students on now, they think they're going to have it happen by osmosis, just by being around the right people, but you still have to take the action, and you got to learn it, but you also got to take the action. And that's where a lot of people get stuck at that fear and that limiting belief, and that conditioning they have to stay safe doesn't allow them to step out and try something out of the norm.
I was actually just going to ask you that question of some kind of around the same lines, but what do you feel like, because you obviously as a coach yourself, you work with a number of other real estate investors, and I'm sure you have ones in the program that have seen a lot of success, and then you have others in the program that are the same thing, not buying, not moving the needle. What do you feel like is the thing that separates the successful investors from the ones who are not successful, even if they're taking the steps and all of that kind of stuff? What do you feel like is the one sort of characteristic or the one thing that you see that makes a difference?
It's mindset. It's mindset. Because if people, first of all, make the decision, like back, like I said years ago, I want to study how to be rich. I don't want to study how to be poor, clip coupons or whatever the hell else other people were doing. I never liked doing that kind of stuff. I like buying nice clothes, nice car, all that kind of stuff. But people limit themselves and they make decisions, fear-based decisions instead of faith-based decisions, like that they can actually accomplish that. And really, they just talk themselves out of it. So one of the things I have people do is affirm over and over again that they can be successful in exactly what they want, because most people make decisions based on what they don't want as opposed to what they do want.